over the last 6 months when we think about SPACs and crypto and tweets from Elon Musk and things like that. And stocks that have great stories, I think, have outperformed, right? Whether the fundamentals back that up or whether some extrapolation of the current fundamentals 5 or 10 or 15 years out. That's kind of the environment we're in.
Some of the stuff I've seen appreciate a lot year to date have been things based on the promise of going back, reflation, people go, post-COVID world, but the earnings aren't there and the growth hasn't actually happened, but it's based on the idea that this older economy business or traditional business will someday grow again, a cyclical business, but a lot of times they just haven't, but the stock has reacted as if it's happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's happened is there's been I almost call it like an evolution in value investing. A lot of the traditional buy the cheap stuff that isn't growing isn't working, and I think there's a fundamental reason for that. When you look at what you should be paying for a flat or declining business should be really low multiples, and what's being more rewarded now are situations where you actually have some underlying growth in the business and some operational leverage. I think those are two key things if you look for those in businesses.
And this is only a cycle. I mean, we've seen this happen many times in the past. And in fact, just over the last 18 months, what worked last year didn't work in the first quarter. And what didn't work last year has actually flipped around. And so the question answers itself if we just look back over the last 18 months.
You need to invest in intellectual capital, right? And so when you're finding a company that, the industry in and of itself is, some industries are going to be better in inflationary environments, some better in deflationary environments, et cetera. But if you're going to concentrate into a particular company, you have to appreciate the qualitative aspects of the decision maker there. The capital allocators have to be excellent. They have to have the ability to recognize what's going on in that particular environment, when to really put the pedal to the metal, when it should be, and when to step back when it should be stepped back. And so, you look at all of those same things that you've mentioned, the industry and everything associated with that, and then layer on a really, really great capital allocator.